All right, here is our key for the Chapter 2A review. So question 1, circle each relation below that represents a function. So we've got the first one and the second one. And the way you test this, you draw a vertical line. If it only touches the graphed line, if it only touches the function at one spot, it is a function. If you draw a vertical line and it touches it at more than one spot, it is not a function. So right here, this 5 has 2 outputs. So this is not a function, and the last one is not a function. All right. Number 2, this was a tricky one for a lot of people. A diver, not driver, a diver using a diver propulsion vehicle, that just means a vehicle, a submarine, something, descends to a depth of 130 feet. The pressure, P, which pressure is measured in atmospheres, on the diver is given by this equation, where D is the depth. Match the correct domain and range. So domain, remember, is input. Sorry, this pen is not the greatest. Range is output. So the inputs is the one that is in the equation. So the input is the depth. The output is the pressure. So in our multiple choice list, we do mean for you to use the first 3 for the domain and the second 3 for the range. So thinking about the depth, it says it descends to a depth of 130 feet. So the domain has to be B. Now to get the range, what we do, we plug in 130. So 1 plus 0.03 times 130. So 1 plus 3.9 equals 4.9. So that means that F has to be our range, 1 to 4.9. Evaluate P100 and explain what that means in the context of the problem above. So that's actually a lot like what I just did over on the side. 1 plus 0.03 times 100. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Explain what that means in the context of the problem. It means that pressure is 4 when depth is 100. So talk about something, identifying which variable is which, knowing the input and the output matches with depth and pressure. All right, number 4, calculate the slope of each line below. Determine if the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So y is on top, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So I get 6 over negative 2, I get negative 3. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. I get negative 3 over 1, negative 3. So when the slopes are the same, that means it is parallel. Last one on this page. Sarah has saved $240 at the end of 3 months. Susan has saved $270 at the end of 4 months. Who saved more per month and by how much? So Sarah did $240 in 3 months, so she saved $80 per month. Susan did $270 in 4 months, so she saved sorry, gotta grab my calculator to double check this. 270 divided by 4, 67.5, or because it's money, I'm gonna say 0.50 per month. So Sarah saved more, and by how much? So if you subtract them, she saved $12.50 more per month. All right, that is the first part. I'm going to do the next page in a separate video just so they upload faster.